Hey, good morning. So we just went into this place here and we got to go in here and give them our paperwork, and then we go to another location to get unloaded. So that's just what we're, come on now, what the heck? That's just what we're going to do here now. Luckily they're about a block or two away from each other, so it's not that bad. How was the weekend? Everybody had a good weekend? Yeah, me too. Oh geez, so what did I do? I left Wyoming Friday. Busted my butt. Got up into Grand Prairie, Alberta Saturday afternoon, just at the nick of time. The guys only work. One guy was working, even though they're oil patch, they don't, and they work every day. They're not a big fan of coming in for one crate on a Saturday after hours. So I called the guy, the one guy. The other guys, they'll come in all the time because they're money hungry. Them guys, they'd say, hey, I get charged for, I can charge 4 hours if I come in here, and it only takes me half an hour to unload you. So he says, call me all the time, this one guy. So he had the most crates. So I went to him first, but the other guy, he says, yeah, I work Saturday and Sunday, 8 to 5. Okay. I said, well, I might be a little bit after 5. Well, I go home at 5, he says. I said, okay. I said, so what you're saying, but what you're not saying is that you're not going to wait around if I'm after 5. That's right, he says. So if I don't make it by 5, I have to wait till the next morning at 8 o'clock, and then you'll show up for one pallet, one crate. Yep. You know, I like your honesty, I said. We will make it happen. So I go busting my butt. I'm flying like. Fuel mileage, we threw it out the window. We got some miles to make, so I wanted to get up there. So I ended up taking all of my Edmonton and Leduc freight. So I bypassed Leduc and Edmonton, go all the way up to Grand Prairie, and then I got it unloaded, and then I came all the way back Sunday. Actually, I'll tell you about that after. Here's where I'm going here. So we gotta block some traffic here, if they will stop. Go around me if you're smart. There you go. And I'm just setting myself up here because I'm backing into here. So you gotta, when you're doing this stuff, you just gotta take over. Take over the road. Put on your tourist lights, your hazards, and just take over the road. Now, if you ever have trouble backing in with a truck with the exhaust stacks on the outside of it, don't be afraid to open this door. Don't put yourself in the ditch too much either. Whatever you do, don't fall out either. Then the trucking union will just start laughing at you. The next thing you know, you'll be on bonehead truckers because you fell out of your truck backing up. Now don't get in a rush. Where's everybody gonna go? You're taking 30 seconds out of their day to just get this thing kind of straightened out here, right? And then what I do, I'm not quite lined up, but I'll get back in here and let people cross. Can I make it? Oh, I made it. I cut her just enough. There you go. How long did that take? Don't get too worked up about it if you're a truckie. A new truck driver. Don't get too worked up about blocking traffic. You're the biggest, fattest guys out on the road, and I'm talking about your equipment. I'm not talking about you. But you got the biggest, fattest piece of equipment out on the road, You take everything you need to get your job done, and people will wait. They might show their appreciation by giving you, you know, the calling you number one on a Monday morning. But that's okay. That means you're doing your job. It's kind of like parenting. If your kids don't hate you at least once or tell you to fuck off at least once, you're not doing a good enough job. Just like driving. If you don't get somebody giving you the finger at least once, you're not doing a good enough job. Alright, I'm here to unload my rusty pipe and then we're done. We'll see what comes next. What you doing? Pretty kitty. It's the shop kitty. They lock it in a room all weekend. Yeah, you're locked in a room all weekend.
Fasten seatbelt.
It is. Sometimes you gotta show her a couple times. Hey, look over here. Anybody's wondering, that's a inside facing camera. I don't care about it. If they got some weirdo on the other end that likes watching me all day, then have at it. Like, you want to watch this all day? All right, my man. Or woman, whatever it is. But they must have to put some rules and stipulations in there because, yeah, you got some people who are into that voyeurism, right? So you never know. They might be getting off on watching these cameras. You never know. You know, we take precautions. You know, I cover it when I'm on my break or eating or stuff, you know. And then if I want to be funny, I don't cover it and just get changed, and who cares, right? You want to be a voyeur, eh? Well, hey, take a look at this. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. With all this stuff going on and everybody having to have their finger on you, all you can do is laugh about it. So that's kind of how I get through a lot of stuff, is joking about stuff. So it's kind of funny. I did that stupid video about the door to the bathroom. You know, I should have showed. I was pressing the button, like I was pressing the blue sticker. If you want to go back and look, it's a little short 10-second thing. The door says, caution, automatic. And then down below it says, push door to enter or something like that. And okay, is it automatic or do we push the door? Or push here to open door or something. So I was pushing the sticker, but the door wasn't open. Anyway, I just thought, you know, it was late. It was like 11 o'clock, Saturday night. I was in a goofy mood, which is normal for me. I've been in the truck for a long time, you know. We make goofy videos, you know. It's kind of, I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny, okay? Somebody put these automatic stickers and the manual stickers on the same door. So if a goofball truck driver walks in there, who's got zero common sense, he's gonna stand there and go, well, the door's not opening for me. You know, he's gonna want to get his money's worth out of his pee time, right? If I'm giving you my money in this store, I want these doors to the pisser to open without me touching them. Always stop before the tracks, even if it's a green light. You never know. Get that guy out of the way, and then I go and take over the intersection, because I'm going to be halfway through, so when that turns yellow, then I go. Or I just hightail it right now. Yeehaw! So anyway, I was getting all these comments, and that's why I do that kind of stuff. It's kind of neat to see the kind of people that come out of the woodwork and start commenting on this stuff. Because I like back and forth. I like having fun and talking back and forth and stuff. So some people were like dead serious. They're like, oh, you're such an idiot. Just, it means to push the door and it'll automatically, and then some guys are like, there's got to be a button on the inside so that guy in a wheelchair doesn't have to pull the door. And you know, just so serious in some of these comments, like not even realizing that this doorknob is making this video just to be a doorknob. You know, it amazes me that humor is not a natural thing. Like, it's not an inherited thing. Like, I'm sure there's some families that are just straight-laced, you know. Humor doesn't take up any of their lives, you know, whereas my family, oh my God, I can remember some just epic times where we laughed so hard that, you know, my mom is peeing and my sister's snorting, and you know, my brother and I have tears in our eyes, and my dad barely breathing because we're just laughing so hard at stuff, you know. And same with my sons and my wife, you know, we're all just laughing. Like, so it's really hard for me to comprehend that there are people out there without a sense of humor, you know. But if one thing that all these years on this planet has showed me, not everyone has common sense. So, just here at my local Esso, getting a little bit of go juice over there, admiring the dirt on my trailer, and also admiring the cleanliness of this little station he's got going here, and I found out why. That's the best idea ever, right here, having these here. How many gas stations have you been to where we're trying to put all that stuff into this little guy, and then they're stocking up all around it? Look at that. Every gas station should do that, or every truck stop. This thing is immaculate, this place. There's not, like, look at, perfect. Not everybody will throw them in there. There's going to be the odd guy that throws them down here, you know, but it definitely keeps it all clean, for sure, right? Wouldn't you agree? Well, I agree. I've seen a lot of slums in my day, especially in the US. That's a good way to keep all that stuff in one spot, and then they can dispose of it a little easier. Whew, cool. Open sesame. Going through the wash here. Clean up some of the schmutz off this sucker. It's supposed to be an automatic one, but it doesn't always automatically get it all off, so you go through these sprayers, and it's all underneath spraying too. It helps the boys, and they, you can't hear me anyway, never mind. Well, that long shadow means that sun is just beating down on us. Look at this. We got Tank Lake here. Beautiful. The sun is just shining, melting everything, but it also turned it into mush. Just mush. Yeah, we've been kind of busy. Hey, if you're not out making money, you might as well be spending money, right? We're gonna replace these guys. The old $150 tire, he's got to go. We're getting a rough ride, and I think it's from these guys, especially those ones underneath there. I just went with recaps, and I think the caps are bad. So they've done their time. We're gonna go with some all steel radials, Co-Partners. I think these are out of, you know, that Oriental place or China, something like that. And we got some trailer tires too, because back here, same thing. Got some caps that are not doing what I want them to do. Gotta walk slowly. Good thing I've been skating most of my life, so I'm used to being on ice. But yeah, these suckers. Oh, that's real nice. Don't touch that. Grease or... yeah, that's grease. Taste it. Yeah, tastes like grease. Okay, here. You can see big flat spots. This particular cap, same thing. I got these done at a small Waller. Got a couple locations in Alberta, but they do on-site recapping. I've had some good success with them, but this last batch they did for me was absolutely no good, so we're gonna just go with some virgin tires. Look at this one. That's all no tread, half the tire in 1 or 2 spots. That's it. This one's good. So we got 4 new trailer tires. I'm gonna move them around, and so that's what we're going to do. And then also an oil change, and then hopefully leaving tomorrow. It's Thursday today. Hopefully heading out tomorrow, off into the wild blue yonder somewhere. Anyway, so these are a really good deal. With the price of these, you can do a set a year, and it'd be cheaper than keeping those and recapping them and worrying about storage and worrying about moving them around. These, wear them out, throw them out, get a new set. So that's what we're doing. Hope everybody's having a good week. Enjoy the sunshine. Ta-da! Through the miracle of technology, we've got the tires on. You want to talk about climbing up mountains? Somebody stop me. We went with a Chinese brand, Co-Partner. Because if you always want a partner in trucking, go with Co-Partner. Or something like that. Anyway, I don't know. I had one good one left, so we're keeping that one as a spare. Escape my way over here. And I put all the new ones on the front axle and moved some others around. So those are new on that side and new here, because they do a little more skidding. I've been riding with the middle axle up quite a bit, so. And then they match and meet, and took that one over here and bought it there. And them other ones, I give them away, or I give them to the tire company, and they pay me 50 bucks for the casing, they call it. Casing credit. So if you look at it like this, tread, and this part is the casing. Okay, all this sidewall. So under here is where you got your steel belt and all that stuff. When you do a recap, all this tread is melted back on to all this casing. So you can use this twice. Wear it down, they peel all the old tread off, and they put all new tread on, melt it all on there, vulcanize it, whatever they do. And you can do that 3 times. And that's what they call a recap. So when I say I'm getting a casing credit, because the tire is worn out, the tread is worn out, I could take it to them and they'll buy it off me, send it to their warehouse, and they will recap it and sell it as their own at a discounted price. They put another tread on it. Anyway, but I'm tired of dragging tires around. I got tires everywhere, and I'm tired of having them and chasing them, and I'm tired of tires. Know what I mean? So we're gonna stick, if you can get them this cheap, we're gonna stick with the used, or the new stuff, brand new, never been rode before. First time to fart on the pavement is what they say. New tires. Alright, well, let's see what tomorrow brings. Don't know what's going to happen yet. But yeah, beautiful day. Beautiful day up here in Canada. Bye for now.